Hello, and welcome to a new series. This is going to be a step-by-step tutorial on what I do and how to do it and how I feel the best way to play the game. Literally just joined, haven't done anything, haven't researched anything, haven't built anything. We've literally been in the game 30 seconds. So, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a team because I like to be in charge of my team. So we made a team. Right, first thing we're going to do is going to research National Guards and planes. Both of them will take 30 minutes. From here, we're going to highlight all our cities. We're going to build recruitment focus and an arms. Because I've got the security council, I can queue up stuff. If you don't, you're going to have to do this and then come back and then do the next stage again afterwards. Then on our naval cities, we're going to put a level 2 naval on all our naval cities. And then highlight them, airbase and airbase. So we should have 4 naval cities and 5 airbase cities. So that's pretty much what I do straight away. And then what I would now do is start checking out people. He's already in a team. That's okay because he's not that good anyway. What about Russia? Russia's not in the team and he's good. So what we want to do is we want to fill our team up with good players. You could go for some low levels, like them two are at war with each other already. He's not on yet. If he's got a little sign like this, that means there's no one on there yet. Kazakhstan. He's okay, so we don't mind that. See, North Korea and South Korea are fast to join. They are way too small. Unless someone's ridiculously good, which that's not going to be him. It's not going to be him. Not even going to bother answering that. Just come in. Right, Philippines wants to join. How good is Philippines? Not great. What about Indonesia? Indonesia's level 36. I'd rather take Indonesia. Rather take him because he's better and he's further away, so he's got more room to expand. I've got more room to expand. No rush for Russia to get in now. If Russia don't want to join, then would like Russia to join, then that's pretty much that covered that top half. All I've got to worry about is taking this out. So, who else is trying to? Just them three at the moment. So, check the messages. Refuse right away because we've already got right ready with each other. Now we're going to look a bit further afield. Afghanistan, rank 1. No. Did these come on yet? No. Pakistan is already in a team. That's another thing you've got to look out for. Who's already in a team? So you've got 3 in the Middle East. Iran, Congo's not. Oh, might not be Middle East. ML Eastern. Okay. So they're going to be out of the question. Japan's made his own team. United States have got 3 in America. Germany's pretty full. No one really around us apart from Japan. What was India again? India was level 19. Might be. Oh. Ideally, I should be cutting and pasting this. What does he want now? So, if we could get India in, that would help a bit. I'm going to take Philippines, just because I don't want them all to go to Japan. So if all 3 of these go to Japan's team, which I've got. No, they haven't. They've made their own team. It's okay. How's Australia doing? Australia's in his own team. As you can see, look now, the National Guards have finished. So we're going to do helicopters. The planes have done as well, so we've got enough room to do one more, which we're going to wait because we're going to do the frigates. Oh, India sent me a message. Don't know what that's about. But okay, he's in. So out of all the others, of Russia or Indonesia will be the next ones. Right, so all the recruitment officers are done. So we are down on this. So we're just going by a bit there. So all them will be working. Gonna highlight all of them. Click on here. Do one. Q1. And that is done. So reason why we go National Guards is I only use infantry to take land and to sit on cities. I don't use infantry for anything else, so I don't upgrade them at all. So they are the cheapest and the quickest to make. So my infantry I use are special forces. They don't take land, and so that's my fighting infantry. So I also only use tank destroyers. Occasionally I might use combats, but mostly tank destroyers. That's why I don't build any army bases just yet. Where I'm going to do most of my damage will be helicopters. So these would do all my damage. Because at the beginning of the game, these do 7 kills to infantry, and they will blitz any troops come on to your land. Especially if you get 3 in a stack, that is 1 infantry dead every time they go and attack. So I normally do 4 in 1 stack and 1 plane as well, just in case they send their planes to take out the helicopters, because that is the helicopters' weakness points, is the planes. So yeah, so that is pretty much that explain. I don't know what he's going on about. But just that for now. Getting he's doing my nutting already. So eventually I will do attack helicopters, and then later on I will do ASW helicopters. So by say day, depends how I feel. Day 10, I might start the attack helicopters. Depends on how it's going. I might need them quicker. So I don't know. But at the moment, I'm looking at to level up there and possibly level up on day 3 or stroke 4. Planes, I will probably really only do the air security. I might do strike fighters later on. I don't know. Bombers, very rarely touch. If I do, I would only do level 1. Naval, I do frigates first. You need a level 2 army base for both of these. But as you can tell, most of my stuff I make is supply base, where corvettes are supplies as well. So just to balance that out, I use frigates. Plus you got the AA of the frigates. So that I use them first, and then destroyers as well, and cruisers and aircraft carriers. I use all 3, all 4, should I say. Once I get the aircraft carriers, that's when I will start doing strike fighters to get the naval strike fighters, and then I'll start doing the naval air security fighters as well. Oh, let's go back. Sometimes I do submarines, depends on how I feel. Very rarely do ballistic missile subs. It is something I want to get into doing. Normally I do the satellites, so you have to research the guided missile program and the ballistic missiles. That's why I'm starting to get into doing the ballistic subs, because I'm researching the ballistic missiles anyway. And to upgrade the satellites, you need to upgrade the missiles. So to get max satellites, you need this you need max ballistic missiles. And while I'm here, I normally do the cruise missiles as well. Officers, I don't normally do the infantry officer because I don't research it. Infantry, it doesn't come under National Guard. Not too sure if it comes under. No, it doesn't come under Special Forces either. So I don't very rarely do it. Airborne, I've never done that, but I may do it later on when I do a Special Force. Special Force. When I get my Special Forces going. These can't conquer land as well, I do believe. Cannot conquer land, no. So that'll just be there to bolster up the Special Forces. Sometimes I do the tank commandos. Not always. Just the fact because the daily upkeep really costs a lot of money to keep it going. Always do the helicopter one. It's no different for having the gunship. You've got the same requirements, and it does quite a lot of damage to hard targets as well. So yeah, always do that one. With the planes, oh no, is that? Why didn't this one come up? This should come up soon. Sometimes I do this depending on how I feel. It needs a level 2 recruitment office. Normally I don't go no more than level 1 depending on how the game's going. Always do the naval officer, and if I go subs, I always do the subs officer. Always do the attack helicopters. Later on, say mid game, always get them going because they need a level 3 airbase and a level 1 sequence lab. If I'm doing satellites, I already have this requirement to do that because satellites is exactly the same, apart from it needs a level 4 airbase, so I might as well do that as well. Tanks, yes, I normally do these as well, just because really I'm researching tank destroyers, and it's just an extra level up on the army base. Never do these. I've done these once. They are so weak. Like 15 hit points in coastal waters, high seas waters, 7.5 hit points. They normally get hit and killed within 2 hits. So they're too weak. Don't bother with them. These ray guns I normally do, just for the fact that it's an army base and on there, and I normally have by mid game I normally have level 2 army bases on most of my cities, and the secret weapon lab I normally have, if I'm 9 cities with China I normally have 2 or 3 weapon labs on either on cities as well. So this will be a mid game one for me as well. The elite bombers I would do as well, especially if I'm researching the bombers, because it's the same requirements for the attack helicopters. Can't do these, and I can't do these because I weren't around for when the I haven't unlocked them. Same with the elite aircraft, I haven't unlocked that, and I haven't paid for that to be unlocked. The elite frigate, I do as well. It's not great. It's it's hit and miss. It's not great, but the good thing about this is it's the same requirements for a frigate. Plus, I can put 2 helicopters on the back as well. So that's the only reason why I do this. Max is 5. Unless you upgrade it, then you're allowed to have more. I don't bother with these, but because I don't do mercenaries, that's the only reason why. The elite satellites, I do the elite satellites 99% of the time. I think there's one game I haven't bothered with since I found out about them. Very good, very overpowering. So always do these. The only things I found out what can destroy these so far is max level frigates and max level theatre defences. That's the only 2 things that I found would destroy these so far. I'm not too sure. I haven't come across max SAM launchers or max mobile anti-airs to see if they destroy these. That's pretty much it. I've had some people who want to join. I hit the wrong button. We got Serbia. Now, why would Serbia want to join? He's right out here by himself. Unless he's a level 100 and something, he ain't coming in. Level 20, not coming in. Check the messages. Okay. I've very rarely post on here. Very rarely. You get some people posting up here all the time. I don't bother. I just like to stay under the radar, do my scan in, and go from there. He's still not on. So pretty much okay here. If Russia don't join, got Kazakhstan here, got India to help me with these. Philippines can help me with these. Philippines can help me over here. Would like to get Indonesia or Russia in, so we're just gonna keep that like that. You got to get lucky, but as in this game area here, we are quite lucky. We've got not very strong opponents who are up against here. All 3 of these are quite weak. These are quite weak. I don't know about New Zealand. I haven't checked New Zealand. New Zealand's still computer player. And right, I'm just gonna write a message, please be active. Right, so what are we going to do now? We are waiting for the arms to finish off here. National Guards to be done. We've got all this to go. We're going to need some petrol. So we'll get some petrol in. Got a load of National Guards to be done. So that's working okay. We can't research anything yet. The next thing we are going to research is going to be the frigates. So that's that. Now we're going to go and do some scouting, which will be in the next video when I hopefully see, look, I can already oh no, I must have clicked on that. So they're all going normal based, or he's only just, has he forgotten he's got another city there? I think I might go for Japan or North Korea or South Korea first. If I go for North Korea, I've got to take South Korea on at the same time. If I go for Japan, they are pretty much on their own at the moment. I have to decline that. Bad weakness on Japan is you can border their main thing, the main part of their nation, without even entering the city. So you need to defend now as well. So no one does that. So you can come in, you can take the capital and these 3 cities, and you've taken half their land away from them straight away. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna attack anyone just yet till I get some more. Well, some helicopters. So I'll just leave everything where it is. In fact, the only thing I will take is this. Now, which one gets here first? 939, 902. So we set. It was 939, wasn't it? Day 2, 621. Day 2, 620. So this one will turn up a minute before this one, and then they'll take that lot out. One lot will stay, the other lot will go back. For someone who said he don't want to ask, he don't want to talk too much, he don't shut up, does he? So we're either going to attack these or we're going to attack Vietnam. Hopefully, Myanmar takes out these Thailand first. Then we can jump on Myanmar while he's still attacking them. Don't need them to be there so that they can come over there. I don't normally play with people ahead of me. I normally play people I'm ahead of in time zone wise. I play with American people more than I do with people from over this side of the world. So he is around here somewhere. Where is Dubai? Here. Dubai. He's here. So I think he actually might only be 3 hours ahead. Right, so that is pretty much all I'm going to do at the moment. I will come back later on and do a bit of an update. It all will be in one video. So this will be part 1 of the video. Hopefully we'll have a 5th member. Hopefully Mongolia will be on, so I can find out how good he is. And also New Zealand. How good was Australia again? 28. And he's on his own. Wonder he can disband his. Wonder if he wants to join. So either of Indonesia or Russia. I think Russia was 31. Also, another thing now, because the game's been going for a little while, you can check to see if they're active. Yeah, you can see, look, he's done absolutely nothing. So he hasn't responded to me at all. That is a dead nation. Indonesia is not playing this game at all. That is free land, the way I see it. So that is him out the way. He ain't gonna bother us. Why ain't Russia? Look, Russia's the same. Hasn't built anything. So he's no threat as well at the moment. I wish I was one of these. So that's what I mean by scouting. You're scouting for nations like that at the beginning of the game who ain't built nothing. So you're pretty much certain that all you've got to fight is the people what you start the game with. So if you're looking for stuff like this, that means they're active. That means they're doing stuff. So they're going to be building. So we know all 3 of these are building. Australia's building. So Australia's active. Are these in the game yet? No, they're still not in the game yet. So the only one we've really got to worry about to our north is Mongolia. So we're pretty lucky. We should be able to take all of these. But that's what I mean by scouting. You're scouting the area. They're building. Afghanistan's not. So they're inactive. They're building. They're not. They're not. They're building. Israel's not. Israel's are just attacking people. So they are active, but they're not building. So I'd say he's very low level, 1 or 2. 13. Okay, he must have played a few games. Probably ain't got no wins. He's attacking everybody. This is not what you want to do. You do not want to attack everybody at once. What's probably happened is he's probably joined the game, attacked Syria. Syria's found out he's getting attacked, can't be bothered, and not bothered to play. Oh no, he's playing. Syria is playing. It must have been Iraq then. But this is what you don't want to attack 4 people at once. You spread yourself so thin, and it's going to be hard to win from there. Turkey's active, so Kazakhstan's in a good place. The other person he's really got to worry about is Pakistan and Iran, because he's got to get nothing from the north because he's inactive. So this is what I mean by going around scouting people. Still not in. And that's what you do from the start. You always, every day, or every 2 or 3 times a day, I go around and I always check on people around me. I don't check what's happening in Europe, Africa, South America. I don't check them straight away all the time. Maybe once a day. But I check that everybody is still building up. Then I know they're active. I'll sort that out in a bit. So yeah, and that's what I do. Myanmar is another one that's inactive, so they're gonna Thailand will beat them. Thailand will win. They are building up Thailand, where Myanmar's not. Vietnam are active as well. So I would imagine what's happened is that Thailand's joined the game and he's attacked Myanmar straight away, and Myanmar's seen this and not bothered to play the game. So there's that. And this is the end of the video. Or end of the part 1. I will be back later on for part 2. Bye.